Hello and welcome to day one, not 11, day one of yoga, meditation, and awareness. I hope that you enjoyed the morning meditation. Please send me feedback. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about meditation. Please send me feedback. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about the awareness training. So, this is little steps, working on yourself, going deep, asking yourselves questions that maybe never occurred to you. Maybe you never thought like, oh my gosh, I don't know, what do I feel? What do I think? So I know that on my own journey, it definitely helped me to be asked by somebody else deep personal questions that made me think really, really hard to, to come up with the true answer. So I hope that these awareness training will help to propel you to go a little bit deeper in towards yourself. So the meditation, the awareness, and the yoga is really working side by side to help push you, accelerate you forward on this journey of transformation. I had a very long, tiring 20 years of constant transformation, and I wish I had something like this to help me. So that is why I've developed this for you, to make it easy for you to transform through your life transitions. Whatever life transition you may go through, you need clarity, you need peace, you need balance, and this is creating a space for you to navigate all of those things in your life. Okay, so I hope that camera position is a little bit more correct. Now let's just check it. Okay, so the theme of the first day today is releasing stress, releasing tension. So we're just going to get into this very, very slowly. Make sure that you have a quiet space, you have a mat, something comfortable to lay on, something that's slightly non-slippery also helps, and cushions, blankets, whatever you like to have close by you. You can light candles for yourself. You can put on some soft music. Make this a ritual for yourself. You have some essential oils. Divine. I love essential oils. So make it a ritual. You've got 3 days, and I want you to enjoy this as much as you can. So make yourself as comfortable as you can as we get through this process of just de-stressing today. So we're going to come, when I sit like this on my knees, you can sit in any comfortable position. A lot of people struggle with this position. A lot of people struggle with the cross-legged position. So I want you to find your unique position for sitting, whatever that is. Okay, so today we're going to start with the legs crossed. If you have trouble with the knees, all you're going to do is you're going to straighten out your legs. Okay, as long as your spine is straight. So we're going to have a nice flat back, and we're going to lift up out of the belly, shoulders back and down. And just gently close your eyes here, rooting your head to the ceiling as your shoulders weigh heavy down towards the ground. Feeling the engagement of all the muscles in your back, working to lengthen the spine. And then maybe drawing the chin slightly in towards your chest as well to lengthen the back of the neck. We'll just stay here for 3 to 5 breaths. And this is really just to bring us into the body, to assess our current state of being without trying to change anything. We're just here to observe ourselves. There's no judgment. It's just us, just you, or just me. This is our reality right now, and there's no need to reject what we're experiencing, because It's what we're experiencing. So we want to highlight the breathing and the sensations in the body, bringing our attention, full focused awareness on ourselves. Taking one more deep breath, feeling and breathing and being. And then maybe you want to keep your eyes closed, maybe you want to open your eyes and you're just going to walk your hands forward in front of you, flexing the toes and coming into a forward fold. Bend your elbows. Relax the upper body so that you can stretch into the lower back, into the glutes, all the muscles around the sit bones. Great stretch after a long day of sitting. And then slowly pressing yourself up. Maybe this time you can open your eyes. And then we're just going to change the interlace of our legs. Whichever leg was in the front is now at the back. I'm just going to turn towards you. And we're going to go back into our forward fold. Flexing into the toes. And bend your elbows. Even if you don't get as far as I'm getting, bend your elbows. I want soft upper body. Because the softness is going to create a weight, and that weight is going to pull you down towards the ground to stretch you out. Take a deep breath into the lower back. And you're going to walk your hands over to the right-hand side, your right-hand side. And then you're going to place the left hand on top of the right hand and just draw the left shoulder towards the center, down towards the floor. And folding forward over your knee. And taking a deep breath into the left side, lower back. And on your next exhale, you're going to return to the center and walk your hands all the way over to your left-hand side. Place your right hand on top of the left hand. Bring your right shoulder down towards the floor. Keep your toes flexed and fold forward over the knee. So I want you to find a place where the elbows become soft. You can bend your elbows and you can breathe into the lower back on the right-hand side. With your next exhale, bring your hands back to the center and you're going to walk your hands back towards your body. And we're going to just bring both ankles out to the right side. So your ankle's on the right side. Your left hand rises up. You're going to take a side bend. Keep your toes flexed so your toes are lifting up and spreading apart. Both feet and just coming into side bend. I like to have my knees balancing on top of each other. Nice side bend. You can move the side bend into a forward fold and then come back to a side bend, looking up towards the ceiling and then forward fold. Oh, it feels so good for me. I hope it feels good for you. I think this is why I do so much yoga, because it feels so good when I breathe and I stretch and I relax. And slowly lifting up. We're going to take the feet, we're going to move them over to the left side. Again, knees on top of each other, toes flexed, right hand up. Elevate through the crown of your head. So you're finding length and extension before you fold over. And wherever you fold, however deep you go, accept where you are. Each day is a day opportunity for progression. So from the side bend to a forward fold, breathing in, side bend, exhale, forward fold. You have to meet yourself exactly where you are, because we are walking different paths, different journeys. We can't be expected to be in the same depth of a pose, and it will just take patience to get there. Coming back out, we're going to move on to our hands and knees. If your knees are sensitive, please get a cushion or a blanket to place under the knees. Check out my video, Cat and Cow, if you're looking for the correct alignment here. This is a very basic pose with fundamental alignment. So we're going to dip the belly down, lift the hips up high, and squeeze the shoulder blades towards the hips. And then you can also add the hand in, so you can squeeze the hand and your knees together. Lift your chest, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to move from the base of the spine. You're going to round your lower back, tuck your tailbone underneath you, drive your hips underneath you, and lift your spine up towards the sky. Keep your shoulders slightly forward distributed over the hands. Press into the hands, gazing at your belly. Keep rounding the upper back, middle back towards the sky. And then we're going to change. Pivot on the hips. Belly draws down, tailbone lifts, and chest moves forward and up. Squeeze the hands together. Breathe in. Exhale, moving from the lower body, driving the hips underneath you. And as the hips go underneath you, you're expelling all the oxygen within you. Last one, lifting the tailbone, gazing forward. Really, really great for flexion and extension along the spine. And then coming to a neutral spine, you're going to step the right leg forward between your hands, and then we're going to step the left leg forward. You're going to use a little bit of momentum. Step forward here, coming into your forward fold. Bend your knees a lot, and we're going to slowly roll up the spine. And we're going to come to standing. And we're going to find an awkward chair posture. We're not going to find an awkward chair posture. We're going to find a beautiful tree pose today. We're going to shift our weight onto the right foot. We're going to spread the right toes wide. We're going to have option 1, toe tip on the floor. Option 2, your foot is below the ankle, below the knee. Your foot is below the knee. Option 3, you're going to hold onto your ankle, left ankle, and press the foot into the inner thigh. Okay, progression from here, again, hands to heart center. So wherever you can progress to. And once you reach your place, your level for today, you're going to bring the shoulders away from the ears, extend through the crown of your head, press the fingertips together, and find a point to focus on for 2 breaths. And feeling the embodiment of this pose, building stability, focus, and totally grounding you into the present moment. If you fall out of it, come back. Balance takes time, and then gently release that foot. Shake it out, and then we'll shift our attention into both feet. Just taking a moment here to assess, how does the left leg feel? How does the right leg feel? The calf muscles, one leg, the other leg, the thighs, the hips. There's a different feeling, different sensation in each leg. Shifting our weight over to the left, so spread the left toes wide. Look at your left toes so that you can make sure they spread wide, toes apart. The more you have your toes apart, you have more balance. Okay, so it's helping you to balance, and then you're going to lift. So again, same options, toe tip down, below the knee or above the knee. Just make sure it's not on the knee. Okay, and make sure you have your balance before on the left side. What you do on one side, you do on the other side. Hands to heart center, and then finding, again, that length in your spine. See if you can open up the right knee, both hips shining forward. Ooh, losing some balance here. Find your balance. We want at least 2 breaths in this beautiful grounding stabilizing pose, and you'll see how these postures begin to work in your life magically, mysteriously. Okay, bringing your feet back, toes touching, heels apart, or you can just stand hip distance apart, which is highly recommended as well. More comfortable for most people. Hands to heart center, take a deep breath in. And we're just going to roll down, unpack the spine. The chin goes down, and slowly try to keep the hips underneath you for as long as you can as you roll down. Bend your knees. Place your hands flat on the floor. Step the right leg back, left leg back. Come onto your knees. We're going to move onto our back. So just come to sitting on your bum. Our Pilates roll down. So here you have to change the angle of your hips. Okay, you have to tilt so that the lower back is received onto the floor, and that you're not using your back to roll down, but you're actually using the core. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a little rock from side to side, maybe a big circle with the knees in one direction and the other. And we are going to finish off with a twist. Right ankle on top of the left knee on the outside edge. And then you're just going to drop the legs to the left and take a twist towards the right, along with a nice deep breath in. And back to center. Change your legs, left ankle on top of the right knee, both legs falling towards the right side, and a soft gaze towards the left. Maybe closing your eyes for a moment and just working on doing absolutely nothing. And if you're still holding yourself, try to let go. And you let yourself go onto the floor. And then coming back to center and finding dead man's pose, Shavasana. So you can straighten out your legs, arms alongside you, or wrapping your hands over your belly. Nice to have the hands on the belly, just to be aware of your deep breath. It's also nice to have the hands alongside to ground. We're very busy lives, busy day, a lot going on. It's important to ground our energy in one space at one time with the intention of connecting to the ground. Feeling that expansion in the body as you breathe in, and a sense of letting go as you exhale. And just acknowledging the peace and the serenity that you've generated within you. And reminding yourself that the peace that you search, that you seek, is coming from within you. That you created, and you are directing your life, that you are in control of your emotions. You hold all the keys to unlock the doors that you desire. And if it's peace that you desire, you know where to come. Take a deep breath in. Slowly rolling over onto your side, pressing yourself up. I like to move with my eyes closed in the beginning, just to find that spatial awareness. Hands to heart center, chin drawing down towards your chest. And we gently bow in honor of our own practice, ourself, and saluting the warrior within who has just gone through day 1. Congratulations. Gently opening the eyes. Well done. Wow, that's amazing. You have gone through day 1 of meditation, awareness, yoga, and please do share your experience. Open up to the community. Everybody is pretty cool here. And if they're not, I'll be watching. So yes, there is, there's a regulations, there's rules, and there's a code of conduct here in this community. And I find that when you open up, people open up, and the sharing just becomes so much more valuable. So please let me know how this first day went. I'm sure if you share your experience, other people are more likely to try this meditation and the yoga, and it's all for our own benefit. So you will feel in a few days' time the clarity, the peace, the sense of calm coming through, not just on the mat, but in your life. And this is the plan to help create this sense of clarity in your life and help you to stay grounded through this transformation. So I also do coaching, one-on-one coaching, where I am with you each week going through the same thing, but on a little bit of a deeper level. And we explore what you have done in your awareness training with a little bit more in depth. So if you are interested, please reach out to me. But I highly suggest go through the first 3 days, and possibly the 21 day is going to be available for you shortly, and you can go through that. But if you're struggling and, sometimes life, you just need to talk to somebody at the end of the day, reach out to me. I am here. We can have a call. And you can also join the calls that are happening, I think it's twice a week on, please check the calendar. And come join me. Come have a tea or a coffee, and we can connect. So thank you so much. Look forward to day 2. Get a good night's rest. You probably will after the session like this. I'm already like wanting to sleep. Yoga calms me right down, and I know it's going to do the same for you. So enjoy your sleep and get ready for your meditation in the morning. Stick to it. Be diligent. Be committed, and you will see the results.